Okay, hey there, friendos. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Matt, and we are back once again with some Marvel Future Fight videos. Apologies for not being around the last week or so, the lack of videos. Unfortunately, I've been quite ill. Not the Rona, but, well, not that it really matters if it was or wasn't. But there we go. Yeah, so feeling better now anyway, and as you can see at the moment, we're just coming up to the reset at the end of the day, and we have finally got through all the seemingly huge amount of quests that are going on at the moment. Haven't even touched the event world boss though, because it's just not been worth it for me with the amount of energy it takes compared to story mode. Future Pass we finished, the event quests we've done, and yeah, it's been a very busy week or so since the anniversary update actually dropped. I did quite well out of the anniversary events itself. I managed to get a couple of those Titan records. Unfortunately, you can't go over the cap, which is a shame. As you can see, you got a bunch of uniforms in the 50% sale. Got Ebony, got Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Wong and America Chavez from the latest update. Then we got the Infinity Ultra and What If, the two Hawkeyes, and we did get Namor from the Premium Hero Selector, kind of future-proofing the account a little bit. So we went and picked up his uniform as well. So all in all, it has been a busy time. We also then, with the event tokens, we picked up another card. You can see here, kind of building the cards up to be better. This Loki one, I really want to replace because its base stats aren't that great. So we went and managed to get a couple of... We've got this premium Luna card, which I want to replace it with. We managed to get some good rolls on it. And you can see it's a nice split of concentration for PvP and Pierce for PvE. I'm not sure whether I will re-roll those reds to make them all blue for the extra Pierce, because I kind of like it as it is at the moment. So we're just waiting for the card and equip event cost down, and then we're going to swap those over. So that's been quite nice. And then we have used the CTP unequip 50% off to take off some of these. You can see we've got the Mighty Destruction that was on Thanos. I'm going to replace that with one of these authorities. Going to probably re-roll it up to be a Mighty or a Brilliant. None of these are looking particularly great. Probably this one actually. This one has the best stats, but we might just re-roll all of these actually before we consider reforging them. Yeah, I might make either two Mighties or a Brilliant. I haven't decided yet. I was also waiting to see what would happen in terms of what other tier 3s we got in this update, and as we know, we're getting Ancient Ones. So you can see I also took off Doctor Strange because he had an authority, and we obviously went ahead and took off Green Goblin's authority because, as we found out, he's absolutely terrible for PvP. So yeah, that's what we have been up to. Basically, we've just been running all the many events that have been going on with the main account, and then also with the free-to-play account. So it has been a busy old time, even though I have been ill, but at least it's given me something to do while I've been laid up in bed, not able to do much else. So yes, today we got our patch note details, and it's a shame. I don't know why they didn't drop the sneak peek for Ancient One a day earlier, but there we go. It would have been nice to have had that, so we could have had different things to look at. Oh, I scrolled past it. It was the first one, wasn't it? Yeah, let's have a look at today's patch notes for the upcoming. It feels like a mid-month patch, but it's not really, is it? And there could be more, so who knows what's going on. There's so much going on. It does feel a little overwhelming. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, we have got new uniforms, we have got tier 3, we have transcendences, new artifacts. Ancient One's new uniform, it looks amazing. It looks so cool. If you have any inkling about any kind of Eastern culture, then you know those color schemes and everything, and the robes really give it that really authentic sort of Eastern flavor. and I just think, like, in terms of pure aesthetics, it looks great. The change to her leadership, so it's 50% now, is a nice bonus. So she will be really helpful for leadership in World Boss Legend content. Plus, with that elemental damage going up, that's a nice plus as well. Baron Mordo, it looks like he's going to be more PvP focused, but I don't know how much, considering the fact that it doesn't look like he's going to be completely meta for it. There's a lot of stuff here, like guard break and chance to penetrate, super armor, all of that kind of stuff, which sounds good. But again, as we always say, we see a lot of these numbers when they come out, and like in the last update, some of them didn't look as good, but then we actually got to play with the characters, especially Wong, and they turned out to be a lot better than a lot of us were anticipating. So I'm gonna hold off on saying, although America Chavez, I did say she looked like being the sleeper in the last update, and she really was, because not only is she great for PvP, but it turns out she's not that bad for ABX when you compare her to the other combat sort of like Logan and Venom. So she has very much proved her worthwhile. The Transcendent skills could be good for Baron Mordo. Like I say, we'll have to wait until we get our hands on him. It's a shame with Caecilius and Clear that we're not really going to see really any benefit out of them getting their Transcendences outside of Shadowland content, because as we know, characters don't get a new uniform, don't get a rework, and with very much copy and paste artifacts like these ones are, or seem to be, at least, it's not looking really positive. But again, I'd rather be happy than right. So if the update drops and they do turn out to be pretty good, then I'll be very happy. But we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, we also have a whole new bunch of events, which I don't know about anyone else. I'm very happy. Don't get me wrong. This, by the way, this artwork looks amazing. I love that. It looks very, very cool. Never ending, and it does feel never ending. And I'm not going to complain, because, as I've said in my previous videos, we have never had it as good as we have at the moment. But unfortunately, just one little quibble. The Ancient One uniforms, pretty good. Unfortunately, Loki was superseded pretty quickly, that Agent of Asgard, by his Loki TV series ones. Mordo's, yeah, Valkyrie's good, but the others are pretty yikes. Sif's is good, but it's on the 4th option. The others, yeah, it's just unfortunate. And then we have a repeat of the usual events that we see now whenever an update. You know, if you enhance and improve the characters that are getting an upgrade, then you get some rebate on materials. We have yet another event quest where you get event tokens, and this time, instead of the Mega Mythic uniform ticket, we're getting a Mega Potential Enhancement ticket. So again, taking a character from 60 straight up to level 70, so that's brilliant. Love that. It's going to save again on materials, and you're getting a lot of tier 3 materials in that We Love You special event. And then you can see the event tokens will buy you the same as we've just gone through. So again, you're getting 2 premium cards there in a month, on top of a premium card from the Future Pass. So it is a great time to be getting new characters. And then we have the Transcended character reward today. Just quickly to go through these, the only ones that really look like being any good, Moon Knight, obviously he's slightly fallen off, but his Mr. Knight uniform is still pretty good, and it looks like he'll probably get a Disney Plus uniform, so definitely he's worth a shout. Cho fallen off. Doc Ock worth getting, yes, for sure. Silk, only if you're going to actually spend real money on her uniform when it's available once a year. Human Torch is probably the best one there, especially if you get his uniform. Otherwise, it's nice to see that Heimdall, Sif, Silk and Bullseye have been included in this new set, because I certainly don't have any of those because I've not wasted materials on them. I'm probably going to get Sif myself, because with the new uniform which I'll pick up, she's pretty much the most useful one for me. Although I am quite partial to Heimdall, just because I really think he's a cool character. So there we go. And then we have an energy spending mission, and to be fair, spending 3,000 energy over a week should be fairly straightforward for most people. If your account is level 17, you get 120 energy a day, with the 8 dimension missions a day, having to do dispatch missions at least 5 times a day for the event quest, on top of story mode and everything else. You should be hitting that no problem. Then we get some BAM and some Chaos Nornstones, which is nice. We get advancement rewards and gear upgrade rewards for Ancient One of Mordor. And then we get another coupon code, which probably by the time this video goes out, it will be live. MFF will continue, so it will be interesting to see what we get for that. So yeah, I'm almost out of breath just from going through all of that, and that's not because I'm still recovering from being ill, but a lot of stuff to go through, which is great. And then we also saw there in the events, whilst it's great that all of these are disappearing in an hour, they're pretty much all going to be replaced in an hour. So yeah, we can see we got the Mega Mythic uniform ticket in the last event, which is nice. So to get something a little different but of a similar value is fantastic. So that's really good to see. And it's interesting that in this epic quest we're getting the double bios, but we're not getting anything added, which is something that a lot of people were kind of curious as to whether or not we would see with Multiverse of Madness, if we would see a deluxe pack added to the Doctor Strange epic quest. If you look at the Marvel films, then we've only really had the 2 that have turned into epic quests. We had the Doctor Strange original, and then we didn't get anything else until the Eternals. And usually that means that we get a legendary battle. Now I'm kind of wondering now, we had one for Shang-Chi, and then we had one for Black Widow. We had Spider-Man Far From Home, but we didn't get anything for No Way Home, even though we got the update with the characters. Have we seen the end of the legendary battles? Are they something that people no longer want, or is Marvel Future Fight devs thinking that that screen is too crowded? It's interesting. I'm not sure if we have seen the end of it or not. I certainly thought that we might have seen something for No Way Home. As you can see, Wong, I held off on giving him his tier 3 because I thought we might still get something, and we still may in the next couple of weeks, because this update doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. We still may get something for Green Goblin in terms of a tier 3, so I'm still holding out hope for him. But after Wong and so many other speed types that we've had recently getting a tier 3, it's nice that we've actually gone to Blast, because I was starting to worry. You can see I haven't even done Daredevil yet, so I'm still waiting for him. But it's nice to have a Blast type to enhance for a change and get to tier 3, because it was starting to feel a little one-sided that 2022 was going to be the year of the speed type. So that's good. But yeah, no legendary battle, no epic quest. Is that the way we're going to see? In terms of rewards, we're certainly still getting spoiled for rewards, so that's nothing to worry about. But are you happy to see the end of legendary battles in Marvel Future Fight? It'd be interesting if you guys could let me know in the comments. Until then, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.